Hello, hi people, how you doing, guys? It's me, your girl, Flozie Fire, baby. Yeah, always me. It has always been me. So, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And the mission and the vision, the objective, all of them, the goals is to keep you entertained, manze. Woohoo! How was your day, manze? How was your Tuesday? I missed you all, manze. And welcome to Hustle Tuesday. Hustle Tuesday. So, because we're doing some improvement, I'm waiting for a guest. Yeah, today we're supposed to have. Today we're going to have a guest. Today it's all about upcoming artists. It's all about upcoming artists. We'll be hosting upcoming artists. They tell us about their hustle. Yeah, and also young YouTubers, those who are starting up. They tell us about their hustle. They tell us the experience on YouTube. They give us tips because there are people who start YouTube today and boom, first video, it gets all the requirements to be monetized. First video, it gets 1,000 subscribers. First video, it gets over 4,000 watch time. But before all that, let's talk, baby. Let's talk about the day, how it was, how your day was, how you spent the day, how you woke up, how are you feeling? I'm feeling kind of hot. For real, I'm feeling kind of hot. Yeah, I'm a little bit hot. But you all know that I'm always hot. For everything. I'm always hot. Like, uh-uh. I'm never cold, I'm always hot. So I'm feeling hot today. And because today we're gonna talk more about hustle, what you do. When you come in here, make sure to comment so that I can give you a shout out, manzi. Hiyo ni kitu ya maana sana. And you'll be like, hey, niliingia kwa stream ya Flozie Fire Baby and she gave me a shout out. That is very important. So come in, give this video a like, and then say hello to me so that I can shout out your name. It feels good. But then when you go to any live and the host recognizes you and says your name, that's the best thing and the best feeling that one gets. To hear the host recognizing you, not the host, the host. Okay, I really need my voice back, guys. Guys, you have to pray with me because you want this voice back, Maze. I really need this voice back because, hey, it's like straining. I'm really straining my throat a lot, all my vocal cord, cause this is the thing about me. I made this commitment, and I don't wanna like be doing lives today and stopping tomorrow. Last week I took a break, cause I needed to organize myself. Yes, I had the titles for every day. I had to do one on Monday. I'll just come and say, "Hey guys, today's Monday. It's to do one on Monday. Tell us about you." But I realized that it's not just the title of the day. It's much more needed, and I had to sit down and draft. Okay, today's Tuesday. It's Hustle Tuesday. Tell us what you do, and we just like that. Yeah, the first time it's gonna be good. The second time, the third time, it's be boring. So I realized that I need more than just a title. That's why last week I took a break because I don't want to be coming here looking boring. No, looking hot but boring. Because I'm always hot, baby. If you feel I'm not hot, just say, I'm always hot when I come here. I don't want to come here looking hot and feeling hot, but boring. So that's why last week, to all my fans, because I got fans who watch every time, I'm so sorry for last week. And I didn't do lives, and I did tell you that I won't be doing lives. So that was unethical for me. That was unethical for me. And as we do the live, we're still waiting for our first guest. Yeah, today I have somebody. I'll be hosting an artist. He's a musician. Yeah, he's a musician, an upcoming musician. We give him the platform. He tell us about his journey. He tell us more about himself because he's not all music. When you do you like nowadays, you don't stick to one career. Like you could be doing music, but also doing other stuff. You'll be doing music slash business slash content creation. So we're waiting for the guy to come in. I've already informed him like everything. He's aware of everything. So I'm waiting to see for his request here. so that so that the only thing I can do is to copy. I don't know. Ooh, yeah. I hope it will bring me back to life because we want our guest here. We want Mike to be here. Yeah, we want Mike to be here because it's his day. He requested for this. But if he doesn't come, I'm also an upcoming content creator. Am I upcoming? I'm still like fighting in the industry. I'm still a content creator who is fighting in the industry. What is the laptop? I'm still a shit remote. I'm still an up. I'm still a content creator who is fighting hard in the industry, which is good, because this industry is not for the faint-hearted. If you faint-hearted, you are faint-hearted. The laptop is so hot. Yeah, so guys, when you come in, make sure to leave a like the live, comment. Yeah, comment, like the live, comment, and also share the live. Night. Good night, baby. Sleep well. I'm joining you in 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. Oh, this is 12. Yeah. Mama Shiba, how was the food? It was good. Okay. Thank you for eating. Na ukunywe tu maji. Yeah, it is good for it is good. I don't know, but I think drinking water after eating is a good thing. So guys, it's Hustle Tuesday today. When you come here, make sure to say hello to me. Make sure to give me a shout out. I just hope like our guest Mike today will not fail us because this is the first time I'm hosting someone on this Tuesday. Like I'm having a Tuesday live and I'm hosting someone. So I'm a bit nervous. I'll be honest, I'm a bit nervous. I'm trying something I've never tried before. So I'm a bit nervous. Yeah, but you face everything. Like, come on. Where are the men in the house? They be like, how can you face everything like a man? You always say like what a woman can do, what a man can do, a woman can do better. And they're saying that you face everything like a man. Yeah, sometimes you have to use men as examples. So one thing about content creation, because okay, I'm a content creator slash a business woman. But I think like my heart is more into content creation because I can go for a week without going to work, but I can't stay for 2 days without the camera. Uh-huh. I think I've said that several times. I can't stay for 2 days without the camera. I feel sick. Not like the way I'm having a cold, but I always feel like something is missing in my life. So I think like a bigger part of me, it's all about the camera, the gram. Na si utoe tracksuit uweke hapo. Viatu gani? Zile za pink si safi. Yeah. Uko sawa hivyo? Uko sawa hivyo? Yeah. Yeah, guys, I also do parenting. And you cannot ignore your child for the YouTube. So I also do parenting. Hey guys, all of you just looking at me, you're not saying anything. Make sure you say something when you get in. It feels nice. It feels nice when somebody says something. When somebody leaves a like, when somebody says something, it feels nice. So, without further ado, oh, so without further ado, let's keep on. Let's keep on. Cause I don't know. I've invited my guest. My guest is called Mike. He's a YouTuber. An artist. He does music. My guest is called Mike. We had talked earlier. Like updated him on everything. I told him everything, but now it's 10 minutes since I invited him. I don't know whether I should go on, or if you're there watching me, you are an artist, you want the platform, just request. I can have us just comment there so that I can send you the link, so that I can send you the link. Then we can go live together. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. And then we're gonna talk about hustle. Doesn't matter whichever hustle you do. Yeah, you can tell us more about your job, what you do, the experiences, how you can help somebody out there who feel like they don't have like what's needed, but they have a little knowledge, or they have the, sometimes about business. Sometimes you can have a little knowledge, but they are motivated. They have that motivation to do the job, because you can even have the knowledge, have the manpower, have the finances, but if you don't have the passion towards that business, you won't do it. You won't do it. So you need the passion. You need to be motivated, and sometimes, even when you lack finances, you find ways to maneuver and do what you love, because that's what you love. Yeah. Every time, like when you're doing something you love, it doesn't matter the kind of blockage you find along the way. What matters is you what drives you, you passion, the passion that drives you, the motivation that you have from within, not from outside, but from within. When you motivate yourself within and you know, like, I want to become this, I want to do this, I'm capable of doing this, yes I can. When you say those things to yourself, when you motivate yourself, when you don't look from where, like when you don't look behind, you just look forward. You say, by the end of the day, I want to reach that distance, I want to go up to that hill. That's the same thing with whatever you want to do. You say, by the end of the day, by the end of the week, by the end of half a month, in half a month's time, I wanna be here. In 1 month's time, I wanna be there. Sometimes you set goals and it becomes tough, really tough. I've been there, I've done that. Like this year, when this year started, I was highly motivated, especially on content creation. I said by June or July, I'll monetize. And I really worked hard. I put my all. Like I put a lot of work on content creation, more than the amount of work I'm putting on my business. And then come July, uh, my everything went to zero. Like all the hours I'd worked on, everything, and that broke me. Like it broke my heart. I could not do anything. I was broken, and damn, that feeling was not good. That feeling sucked. And I stayed for like no, for like 2 weeks without creating content, feeling broken, asking myself what next now, after this, what next. But the best thing is that I realized that I'm doing this for me. Like, I'm doing this because I love this. So I went back and started doing content again. And I've been pushing, and I know I still have hindrance, but I keep pushing because it's something I love. It's something that is in me. So that implies to everything you do. Everything you do in life, if you love it, you do it without excuses. You do it without anybody pushing you around. And that's why we have Hustle Tuesday. Yes. At first itakaa like it's not going anywhere, na mkiingia mnasema halo, sio kunyamaza. Na kama mpaka nikaa nasoma speech, sure sisomi speech. I refuse to be reading speech. I refuse to be reading speech. I refuse to be reading speech. I want to interact with people. I want you people to say something. When you come in, say hello. Make sure to like the live. Make sure to like the live as we wait for Mike. I hope he's still coming, because if he doesn't come, he'll break my heart into a million pieces. And I don't want that happening to me like now. I don't want that happening to me like now. And I'm also missing one of my I'm missing one of my moderators. One of my moderators is missing in action. Yeah. So as we move on, uh I'm like now. I know some of you are wondering what is going on. I'm trying to reach out on Mike. Mike, kindly come do the thing. We're waiting for you, Mike. Honestly, because it's kind of weird. So, as we Tuesday, let's talk about the jobs I've done. So, guys, when I came to Nairobi, nilikuwa cashier pale Best Ready. So, I think I told that story venye tulienda Machakos and then nikakuwa mgonjwa. I remember there was a live I did and I told the story of how we went to Machakos, I got food poisoning, I got sick, and then after that I got sick. I went to Machakos, I got sick, and then you never knew what happened after that. After that, I didn't stay for long in the company, so I stopped working. Let me tell you, when you stop working, like somebody like me, I was fresh from school. So, and the job I got at Best Ready, it was a referral job, and it was a sure bet that I get the job. Like those are the jobs you go knowing, like 90% you're gonna get the job. You go with confidence, and that was my first interview ever. Sasa, the thing is, every CV, in every CV, you have to fill down that you are working somewhere. So for me, cause singesema nilikuwa nafanya kazi kwa shamba, sikuwa na handle any customer, and nimetoka form 4. But what is wrong with our system? Like, they know umetoka shule, but they want you to have experience. Unaitoa wapi? Let's start there. Unaitoa wapi? Nimetoka shule. Hata my paper shows nimetoka shule, but you expecting me nikuwe na experience ya nini? The only experience I have ni ya kupiga kelele kwa class, honestly. Like, the only experience I'll have is that one of making noise in class. Yes, the only experience I'll have is making noise in class. But now here, you get your CV. They want to see your CV, and they also want to see that you have work experience. Without that, you're not getting a job. I don't understand our system. And one thing is that when you go to school to study, because after schooling, you're going to get a job. But now when you're out of school, now you're looking for a job, they expect you to have experience. I don't understand how this system work. Because there's no way you'll be in school, especially in the Kenyan system. In the Kenyan system, there's no way you'll be in school and also working. Unless you come from a rich family and they homeschooling you, you have your dad owns a company, or maybe you have a shop in the family. Yeah. And when you have a shop in the family, you will not be staying there like doing the balancing in the evening. Apana, you won't do that. But now I just finished for 4 and I'm looking for a job before I go to college. But when I go for the interview, they asking me whether I have experience from where. Eh, experience from where? You can see clearly I finished my high school last year, December, because those were the time like November you finished your high school and you have been home. But now when you come here to look for a job, they are asking you for experience. Now, I did not have a referral letter from this hotel in the village. And hotels in the village, they like, at your hotel. Yeah, the joints in the village where you drink tea and mandazi, because they don't even cook food. But nowadays, I think they have improved a bit. But they never used to cook food. They only used to cook chapati, mandazi, and chai. You go in a hotel. The only thing you can be served is chapati, mandazi, and chai. So I had to be like quick fast. So my CV, when we were printing it, I said, say I have been working. So when we were writing it, and I had written it, I said, I wrote there that my previous job was a waitress at Quadebero Hotel. Yeah, I'm, the hotel no longer exists, by the way. Hotel Ilish, I think the man Debero ventured in other businesses. He started doing other things. But at that time, I used that hotel. I said I've been a waiter there for 3 months, 4 months. That's what I was doing, being a waiter there. Because now, what could I have said? I don't have experience. They want to employ somebody with the experience. Now the lady was like, how is your relationship with the customers? There are things you are taught in school. I had to be very, very, very confident saying, you talk to customer is always right. Wapi. But you have to say it. Asema, ati customer is always right. You don't talk back to customers, and then you smile. So my sister had coached me. Alikuwa ameniambia the things to say and how to be very confident in what I'm saying so that they can buy whatever I'm saying. So I had to say all that. That customer is always right. You have to smile and everything, blah, 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 blah. And I did like I said, all of that there. And luckily, I got the job. Luckily, I got the job. And that was the best thing and the best feeling of getting my first employment. But little did I know, like, and then this is the thing, guys. My first salary. Getting a salary, like I'm fresh from high school. Since I've never touched my own money. The only money I was touching was the money my parents were giving me to go and pay school fees. Now here, that money, you even put it under the socks. If you have ever put your money, your school fees money under the socks, put your hand up. I'll say I. Hey, if you have never been given school fees to go to pay, your parents never trusted you. You are the kind that used to eat school fees money. Yeah, like there's this guy, he was given money to pay school fees. He ate the school fees. And by then I remember it was like for the whole year, it was 14,000. I was like, our group of girls, we were looking at him and wondering, how could you eat 14,000? And 14,000 was the school fees for the whole year. 14,000. Like we were looking at him like he was an alien. 14,000. How did he finish 14,000 in a week? And we could sit down and start planning for that money. Sai, if you are given upe 14,000, what will you do with that money? Because at that time we used to feel like 14,000 is a lot of money. Now I am employed, my first employment, fresh from high school, and I was told starting salary it will be 7,500. My heart almost jumped out of my mouth. I, Florence, Wajoguna, every month I'll be getting 7,500. Where I had to call home. I had to call my mother. I had to make that phone call home. I'll be getting money. Money 7,500. Ah, I am rich. Finally, I am rich. I was wishing to meet my classmates wa high school wajue. I was wondering why can't I meet them? Because I want them to know now I am rich. I am having money, a lot of it. But little did I know, working in Nairobi is not like working in the village or anywhere else. Because working in Nairobi, you have to pay for your transport every morning and every evening. Luckily, where I was working, but then they were good. Honestly, they were good. Like working there was the best. Like working the shop I was stationed was the best. Like it was called before. It was the best because the kitchen was there. It was the best because the kitchen was there. And by then it was not a supermarket. It was a wholesale, a retail shop. So like you could minimize, like people could queue. It was good. And then you could just light order, give the papers for, there were people who used to collect the order, like to bring in the stuff. So it was awesome. The experience there was good. The time there was awesome. So now at 10 a.m. they would serve us. At 10 a.m. they would serve us tea and bread. I felt like, life is good. Finally, I have a job where I am. Finally, I have a job where I'm being served tea and bread at 10 a.m. I was feeling awesome. You people, you don't get it. Being served tea at 10 a.m. And then lunchtime, they were giving us food. Sometimes we would eat rice, sometimes we would eat ugari. But by the end of it, we were being given food. But wait for the pay slip. The first one, the second one was okay. But the moment you are given the machine now to sell, hapo ndiko tulikuwa na vitu tulikuwa tunaita mahewa. Huyo aliuza mahewa. And let me tell you one thing, every business has its language. People in every organization, they have their language. And it's a language you cannot talk to people out here. Ni nyinyi tu mnajua. Ni tu mnajua the language you're using there, but it was awesome. But now ikafika, you have to pay rent. The first month my dad paid for me. The second one, nobody, nobody, nobody paid for me. But anyway, by that time the house was not expensive. It was 1,500. Usiuzi walikuwa naishi wapi? But it was expensive because now the second month, because now I have my salary, I had to pay for my transport. And then this money started finishing fast. Because also, remember, when I got the job, I made that phone call home. I had to send money home, which is not bad. But now I've already told them how much I'm earning. So they can do maths for you. But that was my first job. Anyway, I was a cashier. It was a good job. I was a sales girl slash cashier. And it was a good job, Manzi. It was a good job. But now, the moment I worked for 8 months, I worked for 8 months there. Then I stopped working. I came outside. Now hustling to look for another job. Oi, it was another job. Honestly speaking, hustling to look for another job was another job because it was not easy. Let me tell you, you see Mombasa Road, all those go down. Kulikuwa Taskis, Uchumi, all of them. There is no go down I did not go to. I went out there. My CV, I scattered them all over Nairobi. I walked. I tarmacked. Tulikuwa na beshte yangu anaitwa Evaso. Evaso, hi! Where? Because I remember me niliacha kazi, like it was April, and then by the end of the month, Evaso too stopped working. She was posted in Mombasa, and like the weather there was not good. But the two of us, we stopped working foolishly. We stopped working foolishly. Nobody had advised us, like before you leave the job you are at, you need to have another one. You need to go to know where you are going. We did not know where we were going. We had no plans. We stopped blindly. Where? And that's why it got us. That's why it got us. We walked. I remember there was this job. There was this job, guys. We were told like it's a company from Europe and it's looking for sales girls. I remember that time we dressed to kill. Then we went to town to get that job. I'll never forget that job. And then when we went there, they're like, well, how did we get your contact? And we had carried our CV, but there was no need for the CV. And then we were told, go to the waiting room, then we'll introduce you to the job, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? They told us we'll be selling knives. Hey, knives. We looked at each other and asked each other what is not happening. Like we'll be selling knives, we'll be hawking knives. And every knife you sell, your commission sijui ilikuwanga 5 bob, 5%, which ilikuwa inataka kuwa 5 bob because kisu ni mia. We never went the following day. The day we were supposed to go, we asked each other, tuzungushe visu tushikwe na kajo. Hata kaa ni kuuza, si hata wangekuwa wanatuambia tuuze vijiko. Of all the things wameona tuuze visu. And those people will talk to you. They'll show you how, like, selling knives, it's a very good job. It's a job that will give you a lot of money in a very short time. There are the people who like are you a 4 river? Do you want a job where you can earn 25,000 a month? Those people will tell you, if you start now, maybe in 2 weeks time, and you call all your friends, you'll be selling like 1,000 knives in a day. And then they'll tell you, if you sell, let's say for example, 500 knives in a day, and your profit is 5 shillings. So 5 times 500, that is 25 plus two zeros, that is 2,500 in one day. Now they show you how that money, they even tell you don't go to work on Sunday. Work from Monday to Saturday. And every day you are making 2,500. And they'll be telling you there's no need of going to college, there's no need of looking for an office job, because you'll be making more money than those people who are employed. You'll have like less supervision, because if you take the product from the office, they don't care how you sell it. All they want is the money. They talk to you. You feel now, I do not even need to go to college. I do not need to be employed anywhere else, because in a way it's showing you that you are your own boss. So you don't need employment. You just need this job. And this job gonna make you rich quick, fast. Do you know, like earning 2,500? Now look for instance, somebody like me who was making 7,500. And here they even ask you, your last employment, how much were you making? 7,500. Now seven for a whole month. They even do the mathematics or how much you are being paid per day, and they'll show you. They'll take the calculator, they'll say 30, 75 divided by 30. They show you are being paid around 250 per day. And they show you how much you are working from morning to evening, and you're also paying transport. And then they show you that job you are being used. But if you come work for us, you be your own boss, and you get 2,500 per day. And then they now start doing the calculation showing you how much you'll be earning per month. Who doesn't want to earn a lot of money? But and then they advise you on dressing smartly. Yeah, you dress smartly, you speak to your client in English, and be professional. Yes, make sure to always look professional and be professional. Talk to your customer in a professional way, where they have demands, but they don't give you the money to buy the clothes to look professional. That is one of the jobs that maybe I could have done it, but I could not stand. Like, we were young, so we said that is not the job for us. Maybe if we had followed, listened to them, and we had the motivation and we had the passion, maybe right now I could be a millionaire. I could be a knife seller millionaire. Maybe that is also a possibility, but I could not see myself selling knives. And then there was another one. So we were that one I worked for 2 days. That one I worked for 2 days, Maze. Yeah, that one I worked for 2 days. So there was another one. We went to Haringam, and my phone was stolen when we were trying to locate. Imagine somebody stealing my phone, and my phone ilikuwanga Techno 11 watt. It was a silver Techno. It was this size. If you remember, guys, those phones. Somebody had the guts to steal it. Sorry. So somebody had the guts to steal that phone. So guys, remember when you come in, like the live, leave a comment. Let me give you a shout out. So it was stolen when I was going to work there, and they encouraged me and told me like in 2 weeks time I'll be able even to, or 1 week time, if I'm serious with the business, I'll be able to buy a better phone. And then after that, they took us to the conference hall, and then they always have those ladies who are dressed in either black skirts or black trousers, white or purple shirts. They're looking nice, and they have those guys with shoes, suits, wearing suits. But the thing is, all of these people, they forget one important detail: the shoe. Tuambiane ukweli. Who has ever found these people who do sales, who sell this stuff, wakiwa na viatu poa? The shoe is always slanted and it is finished like on one side, showing the way this person has been walking miles and miles in the city of Nairobi, carrying heavy stuff. So uh, we went there. Then we were taken to the hall. Then they do the mentorship for 2 hours. They advise you. They tell you on how to be a good businesswoman, how to make sales. And then after that, you leave a photocopy of your ID, your phone number. You give a number for the person you live with. Me, I had to give out my dad's number. And then they gave me for the first time. The first day it was field day, so I was given this guy to go with him. They have selected several of their wenye walianza nao kitambo, so I had to go with this guy. They're not paying for my transport. I have to pay for transport everywhere I go with this guy. I have to take him and watch him sell and now learn from him. So we went, we walked. Actually, we walked so much. Tulitembea. We walked, like really walked. And then when he saw like someone getting tired, he would pay for maybe a ride worth 10 shillings. Then we'll a ride from the mat and then we'll walk again. But luckily we were able to sell one hot dish. We were able to sell one hot dish. And then we came back in the evening in the office. So every day, no matter where you go, you have to return. If you sell all your product, you send them the money in the evening. Take your commission. Your commission is 100 shilling. So that guy, like me and him walking and paying the transport and also the food, because I remember there was somewhere we had to go in a hotel at Kibandaski. We ate chapo mandondo. 30 bob, 30 bob, that is 60. So don't count my portion. Although he paid for me, let's say maybe he's all by himself. He ate 30 bob and he sold one set of hot dish for 1,000 shilling, where the profit was a 100. He has already had a lunch of 30 shillings. Tulichukua, we used the mat a few times where we could pay 10 bob, 10 bob. Let's say roughly 40 shillings. That is 70. Now, he was not staying where the office is. He was staying at Emba. He cannot walk to Embakasi. So that 100 is finished. And he's using more of his money. It was like, so that day, I looked at like, he just sold one hot dish and he has spent more money than the profit is going to get from selling this one set of hot dish. That one was not sitting well with me. So the following day, it was my day for field work. So I was given my boss. No, the following day I had to go with the ladies. And the ladies took us to parklands. In parklands, we could not enter into people's homes. So they didn't sell anything actually. That was a day wasted. So on the third day, I was given now my share of bowls. I was given 3 sets of 4 dish, and they were heavy. If anyone can remember those yellow paper bags, those were the ones I used to carry. But luckily, I was able, I was able to sell one set, but I got arrested. Now, this is the best part of this story. I got arrested by Kanjo. So when they were coaching us in the office, they told us like the kind of people you approach people who are good looking, who are dressed smartly. Those are potential buyers. So me, I'm in Kangemi with my boss. I saw already dressed like an office lady. And nimetembea like the whole of Kangemi. I've not seen anyone else like that, dressed like that. Now I said, target. I'm like, target spotted. Now I have to approach the target. And when I'm approaching the target, my mind does not is not even alert. My mind is on the target. So I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm not thinking about the surrounding. I'm not thinking about the predators. I'm like, this is my lucky days. That woman looks like she can buy two sets. So I'm locked. My eyes are locked on the target. That lady. And she was wearing a blue suit, a cute blue suit. So she was my target. And I could not let her get out of my sight. I did not. Mistake number one, I did not look around. Because if I had looked around, I could have seen that Kanjo car and I could have like not approached the lady or tried to to analyze the situation. So I did not do that. I locked my eyes on my targets and I walked slowly, helter skelter, slowly, not helter skelter. I walked slowly toward my target because she was mine and I could not let her walk away from me. I had to talk to her to use my smooth businesswoman's tongue on her to make sure she has a whole dish. My friend, I went talk to her and she was and she looked so concentrated, like she was concentrating on me, like she's interested. Then she told me, let me call my colleague and see whether he can buy. Me, I'm not even thinking. I'm looking at her and seeing money. If you had looked at my eyes at that time, they had that dollar sign. I was looking at her from the shoe to the hair, and I'm like, damn, this is my lucky day. And little did I know I'm already on the pan. So when the guy came, they like, hey, this lady is selling. And nikatoa moja. I took one out of the bag and started showing them, explaining to them. They're like, they're nice. And so, because sasa unataka gani? Which color do you like? Ati story ya color, we talk about it later. Do you have a business permit? Like, what is that? Do you have a license to go around selling? Madam, you are a hawker. Me, I said, I'm not a hawker. I am not a hawker. I refused to be called a hawker. Hiyo nayo nilikataa. I told her I am not a hawker. I am a salesperson. And she was like, okay, you are a salesperson. Where is your whatever? Where is your card to show that you are not a hawker, you are a business, you are a salesperson? Where is the card that are this your boss or do this all dish belong to you? No, they do not belong to me. They belong to my company, the company that has employed me. What is the name of the company? I told them. Where is it located? I told them. I heard her say. So they moved here. We have been looking for them. So, madam, your boss, your hot dish are now the evidence. So, and because you try to sell to me, you cannot say you are not a hooker. I'm like, no, I am not a hooker. Mi hata hii kazi nilianza juzi. I started this job. Actually, I am 3 days, and this is my first day on the field. She's like, now we are arresting you. Utaenda tu, you just go inside the car. That's when I turned around and I saw those car jokers. And the man was helping me with the boss. I did what I could do best. I did not morife. I did not learn. I cried. Tears was Tears were cascading. Tears were rolling down my cheeks. I cried. I cried to her. I remember all the stories people used to talk about ukishikwa na kajo. Like being arrested by a kajo is the worst thing that can happen to you. I cried to that woman. I told her I've been working all day. I have not sold anything. She was telling me if you don't want to be arrested, give us 500. I told her I've been working all day. I have not sold anything. I thought she would be my first customer. I have not even eaten. Actually, it was the truth. I had not eaten. I cried. He hustle in Nairobi. It's no joke. I cried. I cried. I asked her to have mercy on me. I really cried. I truly cried. She called that man and to give her back her stuff. And let me tell you, take these things back to that office. Cause me, I'm lucky. Me, I'm okay. You are lucky. You met me today. The next one will not even care about your tears. They will arrest you. And when I look at you, you are a small girl. Those people are lying to you. Look for a better job. And she even asked me, so how much is one bow? I told her it is 1,000. So how much are you going to be paid? I told her 100. She asked me, how many do you think you can sell in a day? I kept quiet. She told me that company is misusing you. So if you don't sell today and you have used transport, you have gone from one place to the other, you have not eaten, that means by the end of the day you are going home empty handed. I said yes. And that mama was pissed off. She was like, these people are truly misusing people. So she wrote down where the company is, gate number, because the company was in Haringam, gate number, and then they told me to go and return their boss not to their whole dish, not to sell them anymore. Because if they find me selling again, they won't care whether I'm crying or not. So when they told me that, I thanked them and I thank God. I knew God had answered my prayers. I thank God that I was not arrested. I called my dad. I told him what has happened, and my dad was understanding. You know, my dad has been in town for the longest. He told me not to worry, and since they have told me to go home, I should do exactly that. But first of all, I should return the boss. Luckily, when I was going back, I already had talked to Arya. Alikuwa tu anakaa tu. She did not fit the category. Actually, she's the one who approached me earlier before I met my Kajo. She did not fit the category the office had told us. She was just there, an ordinary lady. She called me and asked me, you told me how much is the bill? I told her how much the bill was. So she she tried to bargain. I told her I cannot sell less than 1,000. So I sold it for 1,000. And then because of the way the lady had talked to me, I did not steal, but I took 200. I took the office 800. I told them I was arrested by Kanjo. Yeah. And that's how. And then when I was walking back home, it's like that day, everything was against me. It started raining. This place is Haringam. It's very hard to catch a mat in such areas, especially in the evening because it's rush hour. It's like everybody's driving. Where I got rained on properly. I got rained on properly. Like properly. By the time I got a mat, pale university, upper university side, Chiromo. By the time I got to Chiromo, I got a mat. I was like wet, 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 drenching wet. So I got home. That time I slept and my body, all of my body was hurting. Every part of me was hurting. The following day, and then it's like I got a cold. The following day, I tried to wake up and go to work. I tried to raise my neck. My head was not even, I could not even lift my head, raise my head, nor my arms. And that's how I stopped working there. Yes, that is how I stopped working there. I did not report to work. I could not. And that is how I realized life in Nairobi is not easy. Hustle in Nairobi. Like, guys, I know there are people who have survived on those jobs. If you're lucky, you can survive on those jobs. And if you are really, you have that, like, being a good salesperson. I know there are people who have done very well doing that job. It's not a bad job, but it is not for the faint-hearted. But again, those days I was young. These were the choices I was making when I was young and stupid. Yeah, young and stupid. The things, the mistake you do, the things you do. But anyway, it is what it is. And that's what happened to me that time. And that's one of the many jobs I've tried in Nairobi just to stay. So the next time you are leaving a job, advice number one, the next time you're leaving a job, make sure you know where you're going next. But don't leave a job to start another job of to start another job of looking for a job. My friend, it's not gonna be easy. Haitakuwa rahisi. It will be hectic and tiresome. Honestly speaking, it will be hectic and tiresome. So if you leave a job, we agree on this. If you're leaving a job, make sure where you're going next. Don't leave a job, then start looking for another job, especially if you don't have savings or you don't have any plan. Before you leave the job you are in, have plans. Sit down, have a plan. No, I'm leaving this job because I want to go to school, and when I'm at school, I'll be doing one to ABCD. Because again, when you leave a job, just go to school like that, it become hard because you are used to getting some chubs. Now you're not getting any money. Become tough on you. Yeah. So that is my experience of looking for a job in Nairobi and working, selling hot dish in Nairobi. Yeah. So guys, if you're out there, you are an upcoming artist. Every Tuesday we will be having artists. Not even an artist. We'll be having people. If you're doing any business, you wanna come here, talk about it, tell your story. Every Tuesday, here is the platform for you. Come every Tuesday, and please, if you ask for a platform, because after this there's somebody I'm calling and giving a very serious conversation, and I'll be having a very serious conversation with him. If you ask for a platform, kindly make sure you 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 honor it. If you say, Flozie, I wanna be one of you host, I wanna appear on your live, make sure you do it. Flozie Fire Baby is a big blood, man. Put some respect on it. Put some respect on this brand. Don't say like, Flozie, feature me in one of your lives, have me on one of your videos, and when they give you a platform, you're not showing up. You show up, because for me to come here and do lives, like right now, yesterday I was not, like right now you can hear my voice, but I did not just say, you know what, I am sick, I am going to sleep. No, I did not sleep, because I'm committed to what I'm doing. I came here, I showed up in style, looking hot, looking damn hot. I came here. At first I almost like gave up, but I said, Flozie, you don't have an artist, but you are you, be you, do you, and boom, it happened. So if you want a platform with Flozie, please make sure you honor it. Or what do you think, guys? Yeah, honor it. Come here, do you think? I'll be happy, you'll be happy. And that's how things happen. But don't say like, I wanna be there, I'll show up. Give me a chance, then you don't show up. It doesn't feel good. Yeah, and if you're out there, you wanna have this platform with me, just if you have my number, because some of you have my number. If you have my number, just WhatsApp me, tell me, Flozie, I wanna be in one of your lives. Maybe if you want to be featured in Utali, because tomorrow we're having Utali Wednesday, and we'll host anyone who want to share their experiences, their traveling experiences, the places they have gone to, their they tell us the do and the don'ts. Yeah, and tell us about the fun time they had there. We open for that. Also, yeah, also on Thursday we have Heritage Thursday. If you wanna come there, be one of the guests, share with us what like any of your experiences, your past experiences, the things you wish people still do but they don't do, like enjoying Christmas the way it used to be enjoyed back in the day. Just just say you want to be my guest and make sure you have a StreamYard so that I can send you the link. You can come. We can host together and have a good time. On Friday, it's Sanrano Friday. It's all about the gossips of the week. So if you are that person who follow everything that is happening, who knows everything about the gossip, if you come here, make sure you like, kindly share, yeah, say something, say hello, I'll give you a shout out. If you're one of those people who love gossip, who love to keep up with the trend, if you want to be featured on Friday, just tell me. Like, if you don't have my contacts, just go on Instagram, Frozy Fire Baby. Yeah, I'm Frozy Fire Baby on Instagram. DM me. When you come to DM, just go straight to the point. Don't say hi and everything. Just go straight to the point. Hey, I'm so and so. I like to be featured on Friday. I'm so and so. I like to be featured. I want to be your guest on Saturday, and that's how it's gonna work. And it's gonna be marvelous when you know what you want. You just say it. And it will be awesome. And it will be awesome. So, guys, thank you for your time. I truly appreciate, and thank you for the likes. Yeah, the likes were up today. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the time. I truly appreciate. I'm your girl, Flozie Fire, baby. Yeah, the voice is not working, but I have to be here. Today, my character business. Honestly, like, we allow my character business. And my throat imekataa niendelee kuongea. So we put some respect on the throat. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe, Manze. Make sure to watch. Make sure to share. Make sure to leave a comment. And to my number one fan, Josie, thank you so much. He was not there last night, but he made sure to watch the live we did last night. And I'm even sure he's gonna watch this one because he's my number one. He knew me. Like he was there before others got to know me, and I appreciate the support he has given throughout. Kuna kina George, they watch later. Thank you, George. I give a shout out to you. Kuna kina Skyra, thank you so much. A big shout out to you and each and every fan who share my work. I appreciate you. I love you. Let's grow this family. It's Rosie Fire, baby. Family. It's a family. It's a squad, manze. Let's grow this family. So thank you so much, guys. I love you all, and have a good night. Let me rest my throat. I swear, I promise you. Nakula tu, siongei. I'm just like nikule. I drink hot water. I swallow the last pill, and maybe I chew some ginger, and then ninyamaze, nilale hivi, ninyamaze, praying that tomorrow the voice will be back. I want to talk. I want to laugh. I want to sing and do all the fun things we do when you're doing live. Yeah. Anyway, bye bye. Good night. Ni Wednesday. Uh, oh, nafaa kuend live hapa.